Welcome to my personal sitcom, where life's little mishaps and epic fails are always on the menu, one hilarious story at a time. Collaboration is like a sunny orchard where everyone contributes to the harvest, and through a little vulnerability and support, we can turn life's challenges into sweet opportunities for growth together. Here is the story of how we come together to support each other through thick and thin, turning setbacks into chances for growth. One day, one of those apples, let's call her Annie, started to panic. She had spotted a small blemish on her shiny skin, a little mistake she made while trying to help. She thought, "Oh no. What if this blemish grows? I'll become the ugly apple of the bunch." Instead of hiding under a leaf or rolling away in shame, Annie decided to be brave. She stepped forward and asked for help. Talk about an apple with guts. As the leader of this fruity bunch, my role was clear. I had to support all the apples, especially the ones with a few spots. With a gentle smile, I asked, "So, what's bothering you?" Together, we examined the blemish, a bit like scrutinizing a stubborn pit stain on a favorite shirt. Annie shared her concerns while quickly revealing her own plan to reach out to our clients. My apple heart swelled with pride. She was like a little gardener tending to her branch. But rather than stopping there, I realized we needed to understand how the blemish occurred, not to assign blame, but to foster growth. Just like how gardeners prune branches for a healthier tree, I wanted Annie to learn from this experience. Noticing her uncertainty, I comforted her. "It's okay, Annie. You're not the first apple to have a spot, just look at me." I chuckled, patting my own slightly lumpy exterior. I reassured her, every apple on this tree, even those with blemishes, still has value. I celebrated her courage to confront her mistake, like a true hero without a cape. The key lesson became clear: it's the willingness to take responsibility that truly matters. Annie's story shows us that mistakes, much like fallen apples, are a natural part of growing. Instead of letting them define who we are, we can see them as chances to learn and grow stronger. The question is, how can we, as leaders or team members, cultivate an environment where we empower each other to embrace our blemishes and learn from them? Sometimes, leaders care so much about their team members that they feel like it's their job to swoop in and play superhero for every little problem. It's like they're wearing a cape and asking, "What's your crisis today, citizen?" But I like to take a different approach. Instead of being the fix-it fairy, I prefer to help my team realize they actually have the power to solve their own problems. I ask open-ended questions like, "What do you think you should do?" This way, they can tackle their challenges while I sit back with my popcorn and enjoy the show, while still holding them accountable, of course. Rather than managing like a tightrope walker with a micromanagement stick, we should be the safety net below, making sure they have the right tools, knowledge, and a clear vision. Just picture it, I'm the friendly reminder on their shoulder, saying, "Hey, don't forget your cape." All while ensuring they're equipped to soar without the fear of me yanking the strings behind the scenes. It's all about letting them take flight, just as long as they remember to dodge those occasional mid-air obstacles. As we strive for a more empowered team dynamic, it's essential for both leaders and individuals to reflect on their roles in this process. Leaders need to consider how they can transform their leadership style to nurture critical thinking and problem-solving skills within their teams, while individuals must recognize their own potential and take responsibility for their development. This mutual reflection sets the stage for a collaborative environment where both leaders and team members can grow together. By asking ourselves these questions, we can collectively create a culture that not only encourages independence but also fosters continuous learning and teamwork. If our team were a superhero squad, what would each of our superpowers be, and how could we combine them to tackle challenges and save the day?